How's it going, guys? Welcome to Rider Infusion and welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to ride the streets here around my house, and I will be speaking my mind, explaining to you guys everything that is running through my mind. Well, not everything, but a lot of the things that are running through my mind as I ride, things that I'm looking out for, thinking about to keep safe on the road. So hopefully you can walk away from this video by perhaps maybe refreshing your mind or learning something new, whatever it is, but hopefully it'll bring something good to you guys. So let's get out there and ride, and as soon as I see something, we'll talk about it. Well, right now I have a pretty good decent shoulder here to my left, and I am riding in lane position 1 in lane 1 to basically keep a bigger gap between me and the vehicles that are to the right of me. Well, let's see, lane 2 up ahead, some vehicles are slowing down a little bit. I'm expecting some of these vehicles that are to the right of me right now to move over to the left, and let's see if anybody is. Nope, not yet. Nobody has moved over, but doesn't hurt to expect that. Something I talk about in my videos fairly often is to predict the future as you ride. It's to read traffic and be good at expecting what could potentially happen. So that's a big part of riding. Okay, so there isn't really anyone around me. I'm gonna speed up, get in the middle lane because of this car right here. So that car was just kind of standing there. It's wanting to cross my lanes of traffic, and I sped up and I moved out to the middle lane to create distance between me and that car. And I sped up to be more closer to the flow of traffic so that it can see me better than if I were to just be kind of hanging back away from this whole section or flow of cars. That's something you got to do sometimes, is use other vehicles to your advantage. Because any car that's, you know, at a stop sign, at a red light, whatever, that vehicle sees other vehicles better than it does motorcycles, because motorcycles are smaller. It's easier to miss and not see you. So sometimes it is good to speed up and actually, as I'm talking here, I'm also thinking about that tow truck driver. I don't like how he's towing that truck. I feel like something could just pop out of that or fall out of that truck, like that tire or something, you know. So be on guard. You see something like this, you know, I don't know. Doesn't really put me at ease to ride behind a tow truck like that, carrying a bunch of crap, and something could just fall out. So be careful. Tow truck is wanting to catch up, and I don't want to have him catch up, so I'm going to speed up. That's my justification. If I would have just kept driving behind or riding behind that vehicle that was in front of me, that tow truck driver would have eventually caught up to me in just a few seconds. So sometimes it is good to go faster than the flow of traffic to get out of harm's way. Like if you see something on the road that is a red flag, right? Something that's a danger. Move out of the way. You know, sometimes that means speeding up and getting out of the way. Right now, as I'm riding, what's running through my mind is making sure that boat that is to the in lane 3, make sure that boat, you know, nothing comes flying out of that boat, because that's a fairly common thing. All right, it's moving out to the right. That's good. I'm watching that purple car. I am watching that truck that is in lane 2, and I'll put a circle around him right now. It's one of those self-mix concrete trucks. They carry gravel and water and whatnot on them. Oftentimes you'll see just crap flying out of them, whether it be bags, concrete bags flying out, whether it be like rocks, the gravel itself, whatever it is. I don't like those trucks. And you know, they got wood, they got pallets in the back. You know, that's like a red flag vehicle to me. If I see something like that, I'm going to be really paying attention to. First of all, I'm going to try to create as much distance, as much space as I can between me and it, and I'm going to, you know, be ready to take action if something does happen. That's something that I don't really talk about often, and I want to talk about it right now, guys. when you ride and you see a situation in which is kind of questionable, you know, there's maybe a car that's driving questionably, maybe there's a truck like this one, and you're worried about something falling out of that truck. Anytime you see that, always be ready to act quick. You know, when you're riding and you're just relaxing, that's like one mode, that's one state of mind, which is not the mode that you should be when you've got as many vehicles on the road as I do right now. But, you know, have your foot maybe covering your rear brake so that you can go at your rear brake if you have to. I got my finger covering the front brake. And some people comment on my videos and say I have to have 2 fingers on there. No, it depends on the bike that you have. Every bike's going to be different. Some bikes you need 2 fingers, some bikes you need 1. Yeah, so, but yeah, be ready, guys. You know, anytime you see a situation that's of concern, just be on edge, on guard, whatever the word is for it. Be ready to react, right? It's kind of similar to, you know how you ride in the passenger seat sometimes with someone and your foot just goes at the brake, right? Like, you want to control the vehicle even though you're not able to control the vehicle, but you want to control it because you see a certain situation come up and you're like, oh man, I kind of want to press it on the brake, but there is no brake on your side. So when you guys watch my videos, it's kind of similar to that. When you're watching my videos, you can sometimes think, oh man, I would be careful there, or I'd be careful there. But what I don't always talk about is everything that runs through my mind. I would not be able to keep up with my words as fast as all the information that's like running through my brain at every given moment. Like, there's just so much that I'm paying attention to. I can't talk about everything that I'm seeing. And anytime I see a bad situation come up, I am ready to take action, whether that be swerve, slow down, accelerate, whatever it is, but I'm ready to take action. And it's something that is not always shown in the videos, and it's something that you might not always notice, but it happens. I do want to get away from this truck. I don't want to ride next to him or to the back of him. There is so much going on right now. So many people wanting to cross. So many people around me. Man, it's especially if you're a beginner and you're just, you know, riding in times and in areas like this right now. I mean, this is tough. This is really, really tough. Really dangerous too. I would really just not recommend anyone, if you're a beginner, brand new, just try to stay and ride on the roads that are less busy. Try to ride areas that are less busy, because yeah, there's like 100 things going on at all times where you got to really watch for. All right, time to relax a little bit. As soon as traffic has stopped behind me and you're at a red light, you know, that's when I can kind of relax. I can put my bike in first gear or neutral and rest my hands and just kind of chill. I don't always completely chill either way. I'm still focused on what's going on around me. And sometimes I would kind of lean on my gas tank, and it's for this specific bike that I'm on right now, but it just kind of helps me see my mirrors a little bit better. And as I'm just kind of sitting here chilling, the corner of my eyes or bottom of my eyes, I can still glance at and see my mirrors and see if anything's happening behind that, you know, I should know about. Maybe there's an emergency vehicle coming up and everybody's moving out of the way. You know, it doesn't always have to be someone just not slowing down and, you know, flying up towards you. It could be an emergency vehicle. Maybe something else. Who knows? So, yeah, I always got to know what's going on around you. All right. If you're first in line at a red light, really pay attention when you go off the line, right? Because you don't know if someone's running a red light. Yeah, don't just go. If you're going, as soon as it turns green, make sure that everybody stopped. All right, let's see, what am I thinking about right now? That white car, I'm in lane position 1, just creating a little bit of space between me and that Lexus in case, you know, it makes that turn and then it continues into my lane, into lane 2. So, you know, create a little bit of space. Space never hurt anyone. All right. I'm going to be ending the video here, guys. I just want to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can refresh your mind, and hopefully all of us can just stay safer on the roads. That's what I want. I want to ride to, you know, live another day. I want to be safe, and I'm sure you want to do the same thing. So use some common sense when you ride, guys. You know, don't do anything stupid, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions or ideas, maybe for videos, whatever else. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.